Welcome to week 2 of our number talk series. This week we're focused on a number line. I know for you as a child, you saw this week on a string hanging across your room and putting up numbers. If that helps you, please go back to that. One of the reasons we do that is because that gives you a great opportunity for you to be able to share your understanding and justify your reasoning with your peers in a larger setting. Obviously, this has been condensed onto a number line that has different starting and ending points, so then you can show your understanding of how that would work on paper as well. So, based on the Google Doc you have in front of you, you're looking at a starting number of 5. We're looking at an ending number of 25. Now, multiple ways we can break this up. One of the things I like to say is well, wait a second, what's the difference from 5 to 25? I have a difference of 20. So, half of 20 is 10. So I went 5 plus 10, that would be 15. And let me write that a little bit nicer. I apologize that happened. And then I can also say 15 plus 10 is 25, so we know 15 falls in the middle. When I break it down from there, if I think, well, wait, if I know that from 5 to 15 is 10, well, half of that must be 5, so then I know that there's where my 10 falls. There's roughly where my 20 falls. And if I so desire, from that, then I can fill in the rest of my numbers. So, if I think, if this is 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, there's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, there's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Then we can fill in our according numbers if that's the strategy you want to apply. Obviously, it's different for everybody. So I could come back and say, well, if that's 15, I need to find my 7. There's my 7. I need to find my 22. Well, 21, 22 would fall there. I need to find my 13. My 13 falls there. Wait a second. I don't see a 2 on my number line. Oh, because it's outside of the range. So if I went 4, 3, 2, my 2 would be found there. And so that's just one way we can consider how those numbers fall on the number line. The next number line allows us to look at the value, a dead of 4 or a negative 4, and then a gain of 12 or a positive 12. So if we think about that, again, the difference between a dead of 4 and 12 is 16. So that means that you have to move 8. Well, what's 8 greater? So if we think about, again, this range we're talking about. So we're going, and we know that that's a difference of 16. Well, if we cut that in half, the difference, that's 8. But we have to remember with ourselves, when we say that's 8, no, that's 8 units away from a dead of 4. So that would be 4. And then that's 8 units away from 12, which would again be 4. So if we're placing the numbers 8, 0, and 4, well, wait a second. What's the difference? What's halfway between 4 and 12? Well, wouldn't that be the number 8? What's halfway between the dead of 4 and 4? Wouldn't that be the number 0? Okay. And then as we look at our number line, the last number they're asking us to find is the number 10. Well, isn't 10, if there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so if 8 to 12 is 4 units, isn't there 2 then? So when I need 2 units between 8 and 10 and 2 units between 10 and 12. So when I recreate this one, again, another way where I didn't do the slash marks for each individual increment, I said, well, no, this is about what it would be. So we have a dead of 4, 0, so the difference between those is 4. Difference between those is 4. Difference between that is 4. difference is that is 4. So all of them are approximately the same size. So that was this week's focus. Like I said, if you really want to put out the number line as a string and do it that way, that's another great way for you to just clarify in your own mind's eye where each value would fall proportionally to each other value. Okay? Thank you very much.